Right, onto the content. This diagram here was created in 1986. Now, I wouldn't usually show you a diagram or a statistic from 1986, but you can't really beat this one. This is the Health Promoting Schools framework. It's been tweaked, adjusted and added onto over time, but fundamentally this is the core of effective health education. So we're looking at the three sections today. Looking at combining curriculum, ethos and environment, and parents and community to achieve what ultimately is what we want to do in health education, is this triangle in the middle here, which is best practice, principles of best practice. All of the SDERA resources and content that you will learn in workshops is all based around best practice, principles of best practice, and evidence and research. So that's where this comes from, and that's also where all of our content is based around. Curriculum, what kind of things do you think we might be talking about in this one? If we're looking at, say, let's pick drug education, what would count as curriculum for drug education? Everybody? It's alright. Maybe you might do a smoking lesson in your classroom, or you might do perhaps watch a video or something like that. It's basically talking about the everyday things that you do as a teacher in your classroom with your kids. So within those walls, what do you cover regarding their knowledge of health education? And then we look at combining that over here with the ethos and environment of the school. So again, if we stick with that example of drug education, what do you think might be in the ethos and environment of the school to support what you've already done in the classroom? Policy, yeah, perfect. Policies, procedures, particularly in drugs, that's a really important one. We have several different resources and workshops around helping schools to create drug policies, because they're actually, I don't think, mandated at the moment, are they? And what we have to now apparently call policies in schools, if they're not mandated, is procedures. So what we'll say is it's a drug procedure or an essential procedure or something like that. If it's mandated by then we can call it a policy. And the bottom one down here, we talked about how this might be a little bit tricky already, but parents and community, what kind of things would be involved in that circle?
Informed, because
yeah.
There's all, I know that resources, there's all those things that are sent to our parents to tell them what you're doing or
spot on.
Or things to do.
Brilliant. So first of all, keeping them informed, so that's communication, like your newsletters and your perhaps even if you do maybe a website or a blog, something like that, to keep them up to date in what's happening. But as you said, also your take-home sheets, your exercises, maybe your at-home activities, that's all an opportunity to make sure that there's a consistent message coming from home and from school. So it's just really working as a team. And if we can combine all those things, what we're achieving in the middle here is best practice. That's what we're going to aim to arm you with today. To support that